In another video, I spoke about isopathy and how Homeopathic Arsenicum Album removed literal arsenic in an orchard worker and rescued him from the jaws of death. But Arsenicum Album has its own set of symptoms when used homeopathically. And some years back, a woman called me because her father was in hospital. He'd had an operation, and when he came out of the operation, he was like in an altered state. He was literally psychotic. He was raving and ranting. And he'd become like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He was in a bizarre state. And she said that he was sleeping all day and awake all night. He yells at my mother and accuses her of all sorts of outrageous things. I said, what's he accusing her of? He says, you're not taking care of me, you're trying to get rid of me, you're trying to kill me, which was all false, totally false. And he was swearing at the nurses and refusing all help. They wanted him to do physical therapy, he would have none of it. And he said that he was in prison. He wasn't. And he said everyone wants to kill me. He was very restless, couldn't be still, and really bizarre behavior. So I took the following symptoms: loss of control of thoughts, suspicious that people are plotting against his life, delirium, talking nonsense with his eyes open, delusion there are conspiracies against him, delusion he'll be murdered, insanity, desires to escape, insanity with restlessness, slandering, speech unintelligible, he was murmuring and talking nonsense, cursing, foolish behavior, striking people, he struck the nurses, and I didn't mention, but he wanted his wife around him all the time, despite this outrageous behavior. So he was given a dose of Arsenicum Album, and within a few hours he was completely normal. So here's a case of a person who was literally psychotic. Sure, it was due to the anesthesia, and it would have worn off eventually, but it wore off very quickly. And this extremely bizarre behavior is found in the proving symptoms of Arsenicum Album. Thank you.